see me. How's everyone doing? It's a bit dark in here. Happy Sunday, everybody. As usual, I have no plan. I've got all of our spooky stuff, so I might set up October. Hi, Joe. But I was gonna do a little packing list for my holiday, which is how many sleeps? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 sleeps. I mean 3.5 really. We got to get up really early on Thursday, I think. I managed to find the travel stencil, so I'm going to do some planes and the thing a bit tropical to represent Mexico. I thought I had a toucan washi tape, I do not. I don't know where my toucan has gone, but I don't have one. This is kind of Mexican-y. They go quite well together. Maybe. Hi, Nate. Oh, we don't have to get up early. Oh, well, that's good. I can see Nate before I go in the morning. Cool. I'm just gonna crack on. Get on with it. I'm hoping the picture is also better because I've got a new phone. I don't know. It's a bit darker. It seems a bit dark. I don't know why it's dark. Let me see if I can. Maybe this, because I got a new phone, I had to set it up again in my streaming platform, so it's probably reset the filter that I had before, which made everything a bit brighter. Oh, that's better. It's definitely better. Cool. Right. 20 of you. Hello, everybody. Hi. I won't say hello to everyone individually because we'll be here all day. Cool. Let's start with washi tape because I always forget, and then I add it on at the end, and then I'm like, oh, I just forgot about it. Let's see if I've got any stickers. I don't know if I have any travel stickers as I used them before when I went on my cruise. I have got some palm trees and things. Aha. Oh, I have. I have not planned this. Cool. Let's go. Gonna be experimental stuff and all the things. Do I have goggles on vacation tape? I don't think I do. At one point, I had every single Daisy washi tape, and then we just made too many. I just had to stop bringing them home. Oh, I do! Winning. Right. How has the weather become so miserable? We've put the heating on this week. Yep, I had the heating on Tuesday when I was working from home. And I was so cold. I was so cold. And the office is very cold. I have my heat mat on my lap. I have a big jumper on. Not nice. Sizzles. What have we been up to? When did we last do a stream? Oh, it would have been the launch one. Was that last weekend? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? And use some of these. Do that one across there. I mean, do I need a double page? I probably don't need a double page. I should probably do October here, really. I will try not to rant about Greg Wallace today as well. I haven't seen any more Greg Wallace, so nothing further to say on the matter. You'll be pleased to know. Did anybody watch Strictly last night? Apart from Jo, because I know about her. Might need to cut another bit. You're gonna moan at me for wasting it, but okay. I think the Greg Wallace stream was one of my favourite streams in a while. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was slightly chaotic. He's a character. Oh my god, he hasn't been on Strictly, has he? He should do Strictly. I'd be mad. The guy's a gonk. That's offensive to gonks. Right, I need a nice font, and I'm gonna write. This. was good. I'm excited about this series, and I haven't got to the end. Like the last year, I didn't watch all of it. I got bored of it, and I didn't watch the end. And I think the same like the year before that. So, I'm hoping this will be a better year. Alex has finally watched Twisters yesterday, as I've at home been trying all summer to get to cinema. I think it's on Apple. Nate said they were streaming it somewhere. Did you enjoy? How was it? Was it Cheese Fest 2024? I mean, I know it was because I've seen it, but how should I space this out? PACKING space LIT 12. PACKIN. This isn't gonna work. I'm just going to start on the left and see what happens. Shall I do it in pen? Shall I do it in? I really should prepare more. I apologise. Where am I? Yeah. Shall I do it in colours? The goggles. There we go. That's purple. It's green. It's yellow. Orange. And a nice pink and a blue. Tropical vibes. I appreciate that everyone's now feeling very autumnal and it's all about the pumpkin spice and stuff, but I've been waiting a long time to go on holiday, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. I normally do in pencil, but for speed. Bought it on Prime, loved it as love any natural disaster film. Yay! It's a good one. It's very silly. Don't think I've seen any films recently. Colour these in. Nate and I started watching Holiday Showdown, which is an old show from 2003 where two families go on each other's holidays and have miserable times and argue, and it's kind of, I've probably said this before, our guilty pleasure is like bad reality TV shows from the 90s and early 2000s. So we watched all of those. And now we're watching Hotel Inspector. Anyone had their, I'm assuming lots of you had their deliveries of their Skelly friends and stationery friends from last weekend? Oh, we also posted the theme box on Friday. So you should all start getting that tomorrow. Yay, Tammy, loving my stationery friends and Skelly friends. Have you used them yet? Joe says, sorry guys, I'm here trying to reconcile Amazon accounts and shockingly it doesn't balance. Don't worry, you don't need to chat, you just crack on. Gotta get it done. Green. Got to my Skelly friends yesterday. Yay! My brain is hurting. They make it so complicated in the way you run the reports from so many places. Yeah, I can't even imagine. I had a quick play in my stationery journal as I couldn't wait to draw my own patch sharp. Yay! That is good. We like that. Mexico. So working backwards, MEXICO is blue, purple, yellow, pink, green, orange. Oh, I should have done an exclamation mark. I've got room. Maybe. Let's see at the end. I got all my order to need to start setting up my new journal for 2025. That is early. Have you got a nice new journal? I mean, I am not going to fill this journal up, so I feel like I'm going to have to carry on with this one, but I do really like starting a new one in the new year, so I might just use this one on my desk for notes and stuff. we have exciting journal use. I don't know if I can tell you. Joe, can I mean, it's not that exciting. I believe they got posted yesterday. Woo. Joe paid a lot of money. And they have been posted, and they should be here in 30 days. At least, yeah, probably more. I think we've got one of each coming earlier, so we can take photos of them, make the listings and stuff. But they're on their way, and we can announce them, so that will be fun. Oh yeah, let's not forget the fun of last time where they sat in a shipping container for a month. Yeah, that was really fun. That wasn't stressful at all. Shima says, I don't know if I'll finish this journal, but I've used enough of it that I can justify a new one. Yeah, I don't think I can justify this one because I don't use a lot of pages, so I'll probably only be there by the end of the year, and I've got all of this. So I've been filling in some printed monthly calendars to keep on the kitchen notes board, more useful to us than a future log in my Bujo. Yeah, I have a kitchen calendar as well with all of our dates and stuff, like, because otherwise Nate doesn't know what's going on. That's a good use for them though. Tarot says, I have enough space in my main for the rest of the year, but I'll need a new one for my food journal. And then we had to pay to upgrade everyone's shipping, and Joe had a complete meltdown. Yes, you did. Was that last year? It all blurs into one now. I'll try colour this quickly. I'm not going to actually write my packing list on stream because that would be really, really boring. Unless you really want me to. You want to help me. Think of things that I need. Maybe I'll do some headings like clothes, tech, other. I've done all my toiletries, so I don't need to worry about that, but it was the year before, but the last time we ordered journals, yeah. We haven't had journals in ages. Yeah, the year we moved and it was snowing and there was loads going on, wasn't there? Like your nan was ill and the journals were lost and we all got ill, and yeah, that time. We don't talk about that time. Is it hot where you are going, Mexico? I'm assuming it's gonna be hot, but I actually don't know. It's a really good question. Weather in, let's be specific, Cancun. It is currently 26. And it has a little rainy symbol, but it says precipitation 0%. So let's go with Friday is 31 degrees, precipitation 65%. Saturday 30, precipitation 55%. So it's gonna be rainy, periodically rainy, which is fine. That's 20 degrees too high. No, it's like when there's a pool, it's fine. If you're sitting indoors, yeah. Stormy evenings, yeah. It's gonna be fine. Don't mind a bit of rain. When me and Nate went to Greece, it rained a bit when we were there and it was fine. I just swam in the rain. I am probably most excited, apart from just swimming, I'm most excited about the food. Because I have been eating so healthily for like 2 months, and I've been exercising, and I've just been eating like chicken and rice and vegetables every day, and I'm over it, and I want to eat churros, and I want to have cake for breakfast, and I want to eat nachos, and I want to eat cheese. And Julie says there will be no WordPress in Mexico. I hope not. I hope not. Sarah says we had crazy storms in Mexico, but the rain would only last a short time and it would stay blazing hot. Yay, that sounds good. Happy with that. Or you can eat churro bar. Yes, it's gonna be so good. I'm gonna eat so many churros. And I'm not gonna worry about Nate. I'm not gonna worry about the dogs, because he's gonna be fine. So ready. I'm so ready. These next 3 days of work are gonna be, they're gonna drag. This is a good time to tell you all that if the website goes down, there will be no website for 8 days. I joke of, if the website goes down, I will be fixing website while eating churros. No, you won't. You will not. There will be no website fixing. I don't think the website will go down just spontaneously. We seem to have fixed all the issues we had with it, so that was fun. Maybe you would like to hear the story of the wishlist plugin. So that was basically my whole weekend last weekend. Who would like to hear the story of the WordPress WooCommerce wishlist plugin? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. Shall I do some sticker? Shima says we can live without the website for a few days. Turn your business brain off and enjoy your holiday. Yeah. I mean, we're definitely going to end up talking about work because that's what we talk about. So, the website spontaneously explodes on a regular basis. I wouldn't say it's spontaneous. I feel like it's very much because of launches. I'm going to tell you about the wishlist plugin because I think it's a great story. So you know on our website how under the add to cart button it says add to wish list, and this is a really nice functionality that lets you create a wish list that you can keep private for yourself, or you can send to people and say, hey, here's a load of things I want, and when you buy stuff it removes them from the wish list so that you don't have to keep updating it. It's a really nice idea and lots of people use it. I discovered, how did I discover? When the website went down last weekend because of the launch, I was looking through all the error logs and I saw that the wishlist plugin, oh, and we do pay extra for it, yes, that the wishlist plugin was throwing up loads of errors like all day, every day, like regularly, and I was like, that's weird. But then Joe fixed the website and it was PayPal related, so I was like, oh, I didn't think anything more of it. I was like, it was just a coincidence. And then on Friday, Joe left early because she took Freckle to the vet, and then she ended up having a scope and had a grass seed in her ear. And I was looking at some pages that had broken links and stuff. And in the process of looking at these pages, I found that when I clicked on a specific product, it automatically added that product to a wish list, to like a brand new wish list that I hadn't made. And it was like, you click on the product and went to the product page, but at the top it said, this product has been added to your wish list. I was like, that's not normal. I shouldn't be doing that. And it was just on that product, from that link. And I was like, that's really weird. Couldn't work out why it was doing it. And there was a setting that I turned off that was like, only allow people who are logged in to make a wish list, and they have to give it a name. So if you make a wish list now, you have to give it a name. So that sort of fixed the problem. But when I went in the back end, in the wish lists, there were 19,500 wish lists. And I think about 19,000 of them were unnamed and had one product in or no product in. A lot of them had no product in. They were just empty wish lists with no names. And I was like, well, that's not good, because even though they're empty, like that isn't, it's not going to be good for the website to be having 19,000 of something sitting there. So I then spent the whole weekend deleting 19,000 wish lists, and I recorded a macro so it would do it automatically, but every now and again it would fail and I would have to restart it, and they're all gone now. But it was a fun weekend. So now all the wish lists that people have made should still be there. That was fun. The joy of WordPress. Clothes. Tech. No one is impressed with my wishlist story. I got super excited the other day when the email landed about the next big one theme. I think we got a second email due to some links not working. Anyway, the first email had a link. When I clicked it, it took me to the YouTube video of the planner accessory tote bag. That's weird. I thought it was being launched this weekend. Will it return at all? We have no plans to do the bag again currently. There were 100 and they all sold out, and it was a few years ago, but I don't think we have enough new customers interested to warrant another 100. We'd have to buy 100, and can't afford to have loads left over because they take up loads of room. So yeah, if I'm not in charge, but I'm sure if there was enough demand and there was enough people that wanted another one, then we would think about maybe doing it again. But is there a reason you use WordPress instead of Shopify? We've always used WordPress. It's just what the site was built on, and moving it at this point would take a month to sort it out. I don't even think Shopify has all the functionality that WordPress does. Hit my microphone, sorry. I have never used Shopify. To change it would be such an absolutely massive undertaking. We'd probably have to pay a developer or like a company to do it for us, because that's like way beyond my capabilities. And if I did it, I would be my only job for weeks and weeks, and there would be I wouldn't be able to do anything else, and the website would be down, and it's just not feasible. Did you self-teach yourself all the website stuff? Just thinking your background was illustration rather than tech stuff. No, my background is more tech than illustration. I did advertising at university, and I went into SEO after university, so I was doing websites. I was doing SEO and I was managing a lot of websites for about 6 years in various agencies and various companies. So I've always done tech stuff and website stuff, and I did do a web design qualification at one point. And I used to know how to do programming like JavaScript and stuff. I've forgotten it all now. I don't have a background in illustration at all. I taught myself SEO after uni from books and just building websites, and everything I know about WordPress is from working from Daisy, pretty much. Right, let's do some October. And illustration I've also taught myself, so I don't really have a background in anything. I am self-taught. I was going to do a plane. I would do a plane. Quite like it simple. Joe says no plans for bags at the moment. Yes. Shopify doesn't have enough functionality for all the things we have. Yeah, I didn't think it did. Membership, subscriptions, etc. So WordPress, basically the main functionality is a blog, but WooCommerce is the plugin that allows you to make it product e-commerce, and then there's other plugins that you use, like for membership, so the VIP membership is a plugin, subscriptions is a plugin, so many plugins. We try and keep it to a minimum because they break things. Let's do a big skelly. I might use my black pad. My understanding is that Shopify is great, but very much e-commerce, so product purchase. We have membership-based areas. Yeah, so we have to. So the plugins allow us to restrict content to certain people and stuff, and I don't think Shopify does that. It's a very complicated beast, which is why it falls over a lot. It's not the right one. And it is a bit on the slow side. That's just how it is. Did I run the glue out? I thought I had a glue on the go. I'll start a new one. But I think it's quicker than it used to be. So yeah. Chat. I used to, fun facts about me, I used to manage all of Gordon Ramsay's websites, all his restaurant websites. There were many of them. I used to do SEO for him. I never met him. And they never gave us any free meals or anything. I used to manage Dynarod. Well, I started on British Gas and I got them to rank #1 in Google for the word boiler back in the day when SEO was easy. And then British Gas owns Dynarod, the plumbing and drain company. I believe they still do, and I managed all of their websites on my own. I was SEO manager for Dynarod, and they had, I want to say over 100 franchisees, and they all had their own sort of, not their own website, but they all had their own page on the Dynarod website. And this was back when like Google Maps was sort of local SEO was a thing, like was becoming a thing. And I basically spent all my time putting in postcodes, like applying to Google to approve like a location on Google Maps but we owned that was the official location of this Dynarod franchisee, and it involved literally requesting Google to send a postcard to a location that had a code on it, and then the franchisee would then get that postcard with a code on it, tell me the code, and then I would have to then go into the back end of whatever Google system this was and say, yes, we own this location, and then it would put a little Google listing on Google Maps, and when you search for plumbing and drains in, I don't know, Kent, I don't know, wherever, the right franchisee would come up because we had optimized it, and I had to do that for like 100 locations. And good times. And what else did I do? Dynarod's still a thing. I have a fondness for them because of that time of my life. We as a company did TUI holidays, but I didn't work on TUI. Did Aviva insurance. Gordon Ramsay is probably the most. I didn't really do that right, did I? Because of borders. Oh well. How does it work now for locations? I don't know, because I don't have to do it anymore because we don't have a physical location. We're not a shop, so I don't have to. I think it's a lot easier. I think it's like you go to Google Maps and you just like claim this location. I don't even know. I don't know why I'm saying it's probably this, because I genuinely don't know. I imagine it's easier and you don't have to send postcards anymore, but who knows? Oh, my paint to do a this one, I think it works via the Google business listing. Yeah, probably much easier. I used to teach how to use Dreamweaver for websites at GCC back in the day. That's how I learned as well, Dreamweaver. It's definitely not still a thing, because it wasn't even a thing when I was learning. It's very old-fashioned way of building a website now, I think. I don't think Adobe even Linktree, do they still do? Right, where's the spooky font? You are old, I'm old too. Yeah, I learnt Dreamweaver, and then I couldn't really afford. I don't know how I got Dreamweaver, because I was a waitress at the time. I don't know how I paid for it. I don't know if I got a bootleg one. And I was like, I can't really afford this. And then whilst I was learning Dreamweaver, I was a bit like, this is like really convoluted and difficult. Why can't I just like type in the code? And then I was like, oh, I can. That's called HTML. Basically, taught myself that instead, because it was more efficient. We are registered as a business with Google, which has our address, but they know we're online and shit worldwide. Yeah, if you had a physical shop, you just have to say like, hey, we're a shop. I do them in the middle. I kind of can't see that. Do I have a white pencil? That might make more sense. Ooh. I love tech stuff though. I used to teach how much it changed over the years as part of geography A level. That's interesting. How is that geography? I love how much, yeah. I've always liked tech, even before I met Nate, which we were talking about the other day. There we go. We are a very techie household. I was very tempted by the new iPhone, but 16, but Nate just got a 15 and he's given me his old 14, so I can't justify a 16 at all, because I had a 12 and it's a big jump from the 12 to the 14, so but I was so tempted. Human geography that then looked at geoengineering for climate change, etc. Interesting. Joe, I want to use sort of Stacey winter theme stuff to set up my festive journal. Is that usually October? That's a good question. I mean, so far we have 3 washi tapes. We have just ordered them. Don't know what else there is going to be. And I don't know when it will be on sale. With a bit of luck, yes, washi has been ordered. Stencils are my priority on return from home. Ah, there you go. You have your answer. They are so cute, those washi tapes. I did some sneaky peeks on my Instagram stories. They're gone now, so if you didn't see them, you missed them, but they are very cute. If you liked last year's penguins, you will like this year's. That is all I will say. He's waving. And on his face. Scribbles. And hopefully I can fit October underneath. Or I could do it down this side. And they have sparkles. Ah, yes. I didn't know if that was a secret. Joe's basically been splashing the cash this month on lots of sparkly stuff. If you like silver, you're in for a treat. Dawn says I've got loads of cute gonk washi tape from the works after Christmas. I can't wait to use those too. You can never have too much sparkly stuff. Exactly. Is it weird that I have a tropical themed packing list next to a skeleton? Maybe, but it's okay. Because it's my journal and I can do whatever I want. Guess what happens this Arvo? I don't know. Tell us. Oh, your sofa is coming. Your sofa is coming. New sofa day. Yay, I suddenly remembered. Congratulations. Shima says, I paused my theme box because I've done a few other orders from a few places. Now I've got Sirus Fomo. Think I'll buy a standalone box if there are any left at the end of the month. Which one? Which one have you got, FOMO? I don't think there's many grows left. That sold really well. And I'm not sure about sprinkles. Cupcakes. Yeah, the accessory. Joe says, can't wait for you all to see the accessory. The accessory is so cute. Yeah, and I don't know how many are left. We've had a bit of an increase, I think, I don't know if we've had an increase, but I think Joe said we'd like nearly sold out of create boxes, which is crazy so early in the month because normally we have a few. knocking around for a while. But that was a really popular one. The next one is, hopefully you've all seen the next theme, next concept announcement on the blog. We're really excited about the next one. And I think we announced the next theme box this morning, although we accidentally announced it last weekend. What type of white pen is that? These are off Amazon. Oh, Scribble and Dot. I got them in lockdown. They're quite nice. I don't use them very often. I'm not a huge fan of paint pens, but I think white on black is the exception, and I quite like them. Next quarter is going to be very popular. There is a possibility we'll have to close subscriptions. Yes, that will be really exciting. I don't think we've ever had to do that before. So yeah, if you are thinking, if you normally buy one-off boxes and you've seen our concept and you're like, ooh, that looks like something I want, then get on the subscription so you don't miss out, because we might not have any left. I love Theme Box Dispatch Weekend because the return to work on Monday is always something to look forward to. Yay! Yeah, there might not be a one-off box this quarter, which is, for us as a business, very exciting. But obviously for you, it's, if you're not a subscriber, then got to get on that list. You'll all find out the big one theme on Monday. It's a good one. I'm now trying to remember what. Oh, I know. Yeah, I was like, what is it? I remember. Hoping Sprinkles arrives tomorrow. Should do if you've got decent Royal Mail in your area, which I know you haven't. I think we're quite lucky here. We've never had a problem with Royal Mail, really. I mean, at my house, we've had problems at work with them not bringing post bags and the postman being really rude to Tracy. Also, the big thing we ordered looks so good. I don't even know what that is now. Big thing we ordered. Oh, the thing you sent me the proofs for yesterday. The two things. No, they weren't big one things, were they? One of the theme box things. I don't know what she's talking about, but I don't know. I didn't mean them, but they all look good. I'm trying to think what thing is the big thing I was measuring in the box. What? Genuinely can't remember. If I open my no, I don't remember. I'm so bad. Joe says, basically spent all last week ordering things that have been designed, many sparkly things for Q1. Yeah, and I've spent all last week frantically oh, my pen's dried up. I've been talking. I spent the last week making and remaking lots of sparkly things because I had to do a lot of stuff twice, but that's not interesting. Yes, WhatsApp me because I'm like, what? To be fair to Kate, I ordered about 15 different things. Yeah, I remember the things she sent me the proofs of yesterday. And I was like, there's 3 things there, plus all the washi tape. There was like 10 washi tapes for all different boxes. My big one prepay subscription runs out on the 30th of this month. I want to definitely prepay for the next 12 months. Is there a way to renew early as I don't want to miss out? I think if you do it before the 1st, then it should be fine. Joe will double check that. I think if you just renew it on the same day, then then the payment will come out on the 1st. Then you'll pay again. So you've prepaid for the month. So if you just buy it again on the 30th, then you'll have another 12 and you'll definitely get the next one, I think. Probably said all that wrong. Depending on when you prepaid, it will now auto renew. Drop us an email, we can have a look. Oh, they auto renew now. I did know that, but I forgot. What is Joe WhatsApp me? Oh yes, the big thing that you were measuring. I could picture you measuring the box with the ruler and me looking at it and you saying this will fit, and me going, yeah, that looks fine, that will fit this thing in. But I could not for the life of me remember what the thing was. Have you had pictures of them, Joe, or are you just saying they look good because you think they will look good? This pen smells quite strong. It does say harmful if swallowed. So I had a mock-up. That is exciting. We have so much going on. From now to the end of the year is just like so much good stuff. And now that like we spent basically all summer doing cheat sheets and updating stencils on the website, graphics, which, no offense, was really boring. It is really nice to be doing like loads of designing of lots of nice stuff. Joe says, I just checked my order log and I've ordered 19 different designs last week with more to get ordered before holiday. 12 days of planning, big one, theme box and Christmas, a lot of good stuff. An entire journal launch, yay! Very exciting. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Make sure you're all on the email newsletter list so you can find out when all of these things are arriving. Oh, cute. Oh, I haven't done his hand. He's handless. He is handless. And none of that or stickers, they are all yet to do. This stuff is a really fun new product. Yeah. Still got stickers to do. Yeah, this pen smells like super strong. I have to go over that again, I think, when it's all dry. It's not a bad pen. Shall I do October? I'm gonna smudge it all, aren't I? Down the side. Da, 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 da. It will fit down here, but I feel like maybe I should do washi tape along the bottom. I love this washi tape. It's like my favourite washi tape ever. If you pay, Rachel says, if you pay monthly subscription every month, will I still get the big one if you close subscriptions, or is it only guaranteed if you prepay? Well, monthly subscription is not the big one, but a different subscription. Do you mean quarterly? You're guaranteed it if you prepay. It's just people who don't do either. People who buy it as a one-off aren't going to be guaranteed it because you might not have any left. So if you are a subscriber, then you will get it regardless of what kind of subscription. So if you've already prepaid for it all, then we can't then not send it to you. So basically, yeah, if you're a quarterly subscriber, you'll be guaranteed as long as your subscription is active. Yeah, so make sure it's active. It's the main thing. If we get close to being sold out, we will have to cancel the pause subscriptions. You don't want that. There are a few, not like specific people, but there's generally like a handful of people every quarter or that email us and say, I didn't get my big one, I didn't get a dispatch notification, and then we look in their account and their subscription is paused and they don't realise because they didn't realise that the payment didn't come out at the time. So if you are really, really keen to get the next one, then just log in, go to your account and just double check that it's as active because it's to the wire this quarter. You might not get it because when I do the calculations, I look at active subscriptions periodically I do cancel old pause subscriptions that have been paused for 6 months plus. All my subscriptions are live, so that's okay. Yay! Well done. Normally only those that have been paused for over a year are cancelled because it's impossible to calculate how many we will need if we have 100 people with inactive subs. Yeah, exactly. And Melissa says, when will all the classic stencil cheat sheets be released, please? We haven't made them yet, so not anytime soon. I think that's a next year job at this point. Jo might have a plan in her head, but it's Christmas is super busy time for us and New Year, so it's she's hoping to get them done by New Year. Okay, well, there we go. I know what I'll be doing when I get back off holiday. I mean, it's only September, so yeah. And there's only 40 more. It's going to be our job for November, December, as Kate and I have done the bulk of designing we need. Yeah, that's true. Everything will be released by then, so. Cool. I kind of just meant like, it's not like we have them done and we're just not releasing them for fun. Like they're not done, so we can't. Because it's a big job. Do I have another paint pen? That would be enough. Oh, it's 1:30 already. Oh dear. Do I have a silver pen? Can't. These are the questions. No, I'm fine for tea, thank you. Very kind of you. Silver pen. Do nicely, thank you very much. Is this dry? Realize I basically just been talking and not doing anything for a little while, so try not to smudge it. Just do this and then I'll let you all get on. He is very sweet. He's a good husband. He looks after me and our doggies. Polly, our doggie, is now on 3 medications. The joy of having an elderly dog. Luckily, you wrap them all up together in a piece of ham and she just gobbles it down. E-G-O. She's a good girl. This might be really, really faint, sorry, on the video, but all will become. Tiny hole. Exclamation mark. Boom. I don't know if this pen might be too fat. Ooh. Gel pen kind of thing. It's not as opaque. I'll try with this, it might just be a bit blobby. I'll try not to hit the camera with my head. This is really hard to do. No idea where this pen came from. It's the only one of these I have. Oh, it might not have been from a theme box. I've got a blue and a... Is this from a theme box? Blue and a purple and silver. Oh, a gold one as well. Was it from 12 Days of Planning last year? They're really nice. Yes, I remembered. I remember useless things like that. Just can't remember what happened on Friday. They are lovely pens. Just sort of making out. Sorry to ask again, what did you say the name of your pens were? The acrylic ones, they are Scribble and Dot ones. I got them off Amazon. Nope, there we go. I got a whole set of them, like 30 odd. They're not the nicest bunch of colours. Let me show you, because if you're like thinking about getting them or something, I don't want to be disappointed. I mean, you can see on Amazon. This is them. There is a goldy one as well. There's a gold one there. They're okay. They're different levels of opaqueness. I don't use them super often, so if anyone else has them and wants to give it a do. Is that helpful? The acrylic ones, yes. I've always found them like perfectly fine. I think acrylic pens are like, they're all a bit hard to use, and I don't think that spending more money necessarily means they're better. You can definitely get some cheap, like really bad ones for sure, but these are like decent. Nate says, recently started using pencil sharpeners thanks to Kate, and I very much enjoyed it. Yeah, Nate has a pen, like, I'm trying to get him into writing on a paper notebook instead of using just his phone all the time. So I gave him an old notebook and a pencil, and then however long he's had it, he's not had a sharpener. So he messaged me the other day and was like, do you have a pencil sharpener? So of course I have a pencil sharpener. I've got about 3 pencil sharpeners. And it was just his best day ever because he sharpened a pencil. He's a very simple creature. Well, this was super fun. I enjoyed this. I do need to go over this skeleton again, but I don't think it's completely dry. Yeah, he does need a mechanical pencil. I think he likes the analogness of sharpening it. I gave him one of my sharpeners that also had a rubber on it, so I think that's like double. Oh, he doesn't like those. Doesn't like mechanical pencil. Tidy up. Any more questions about subscriptions, about upcoming themes, about anything, about cheat sheets, about the shop, about the website? Let me know. I'm stuck out for like another minute or so. Well, I'd have a tidy up. Oh yeah, I really like my pencil. I love my mechanical pencil. But for drawing, I don't draw with it. It doesn't have any personality. I started a pencil collection. It's on my other desk, so I can't reach it. Cool. Well, I have enjoyed this. I really like. I like skinny bones a lot, and I will. I don't know if I'll take my journal on holiday, but I've got some time before we get back, so I can set up October. So, yes, if there's no other questions, I will leave you, and it is almost exactly 1:30. So, yeah. I will love you and leave you to the rest of your Sundays, and I need to go and get some lunch. Nope, no more questions. Thank you all for joining. It's been really nice chatting with you. Thank you, Rachel. Have a lovely holiday, hopefully. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, bye-bye. Love you.